So we're continuing in the book of Sha'arei Kedusha of Rabbi Chaim Vital. ויש מהם אשר היו משביעים בכוח שמות הקודש של המלאכים. There was people, they were trying to use the names of the angels and to get from those names to reach to spiritual revelations. וקיוו לאור והנה חושך, and they were hoping to receive light, and instead they got darkness. And why is that? He explains. כי היו המלאכים תחתונים מאוד. Those angels were very low level of angels. ממונים על עבודות העולם הזה, that they were in charge of the work of this world. והם מורכבים מטוב ורע, and they have within them good and bad. They have mixture of good and bad. והן עצמן לא ישיגו האמת והאורות העליונים. And them themselves, those angels, could not see the truth and the upper lights of the spiritual worlds, the highest spiritual world. מגלים להם דברי תערובת, טוב ורע, אמת ושקר. So they told those people that were calling them things that were mixture of good and bad, truth and false. ודברים בטלים בענייני רפואות וחוכמת הכימיה, things that are simple and false about medicine and chemistry, that in the time of the Rabbi Chaim Vital, so they had this idea of using chemistry to create transfer metals to be gold. They had this idea and they were looking for things like that. So the angels that they called those people, so they were tricking them and telling them false things about those things that they were interested about. ופעולות כמהין והשבעות, and different things that people can do with like charms and swears of names of angels. וגם אלה ביין שגו בשחר טעו, and those also, he brings a pasuk from Mishlei that it means that they made a mistake in the wine and they got lost in the drinking, meaning that those actions of that it seems like spiritual kind of Hashem worshipping, but they got lost in that. They had mistake in that, and it caused them to get lost. מי ייתן והיה לבבם זה לעסוק בתורה ובמצוות. And instead they should have used their time and strength to learn Torah and to do mitzvot, to do the commandments of Hashem. ויסעו קל וחומר מאותן 4 גדולי ישראל שנכנסו לפרדס ולא נמלט מהם איש. And they should have learned the lesson from the 4 great tzaddikim, the Torah scholars that went into the Pardes, into the depths of the spiritual world, and 3 of them got great punishments, and only 1 ran away, meaning got away without punishment, which is כי ההוא סבא חסידה רבי עקיבא. That was Rabbi Akiva. right? And that's the story is mentioned in Gemara Chagiga, Daf Yudaled 14b. אף הוא ביקשו מלאכי השרת לדוחפו, ולהשם עזרת לו. So even he, Rabbi Akiva, the angels wanted to push him away, and Hashem helped him and protected him. נכנס בשלום ויצא בשלום. So he got himself, because he was very, very great tzaddik, and so Hashem protected him and gave him the merit to go in and to go out with peace. So basically we see from here that those things of using the names of angels and other things similar to that is very, very dangerous, and 99.999 of the people cannot fool themselves that they'll be able to do it in the correct way. Because even the great righteous people of Am Yisrael in all the generations, that were trying to do it in the right way, and they had a lot of knowledge behind them, even them, most of them could not stand in those places, and they fell down, and sometimes it caused a tremendous damage to themselves and to Am Yisrael. So Bezrat Hashem, when we'll go deeper to the wisdom of the Kabbalah, so those things you have to know are very, very delicate, and it's not something that it's for practical immediate usage. So maybe someone that will learn it for many years and will fill himself with Torah and fill all the commandments and work on himself, on his character, to be kind and gentle and peaceful and to help other people and this and like those things and more. So maybe we'll be able to do something from those things, but even that with very, very, very great precautions and carefulness. So you see that this book of Sha'arei Kedusha of Rabbi Chaim Vital, that he himself had a lot of experience with those things, with the Arizal, before the Arizal and after the Arizal passed away also. You can see that in his books of Sefer Chizyonot. He have a book, it's called the Book of Visions, that he wrote, and also other books that you see from those books that he was dealing with those things, and he was from the great Talmidei Chachamim of his generation, right? He was great also in Halacha, and he got smicha from the author of the Shulchan Aruch, Rabbi Yosef Karo. So he was not a simple man, and even though he's giving us a very, very big warning in the beginning of his book. So you have to take this warning very, very seriously. And even though today, because the information is very, very accessible through the internet, and people can get to many ancient books and to find different names of angels and so on. So I'm passing on this warning from the Marhu not to use those names and not to try to do anything with it, because like I said, there's maybe few people in generation that are able to do that without getting themselves to great danger and harm. So I hope that the people that hear this will take it seriously and don't try to play around with those things, because it's only for people that years and years of experience and working on themselves and so on, like I said. והאמת, כי הם ביקשו מדרגות גדולות קרובות אל הנבואה, על כן נסתכנו קצתם. So now the Malchut gives us different levels of spiritual revelations, and he explains that those people that were what they were trying to reach with those names of angels, they were trying to get to a very high level that is close to prophecy. And he says, ואנחנו הלוואי שנזכה לרוח הקודש מעט, כן, גילוי אליהו ז"ל. And for us, says the Malchut, yeah, for him and his great friends in his generation he's talking to. So for them, he says, I wish we could reach the level of Ruach HaKodesh, the revelation of certain, the lower level of prophecy, which is spirit of holiness. Kein Gilui Eliyahu, for example, the revelation of Eliyahu Navi, Gilui Eliyahu. So this is a certain level of Ruach HaKodesh, according to the Malchut. And he says, Asher Rabim Zachu Elav. There's many people that had the revelation of Eliyahu Navi. What does it mean, many people? It means that we can hear about people that had this revelation, right? Many between those single people that are trying to reach it. So between them, it can happen. And Bezrat Hashem, further on, we'll speak more about what does it mean, revelation of Eliyahu Navi. כאין גילוי נשמת הצדיקים, כנזכר הרבה פעמים בספר התיקונים. And also revelation of souls and spirits of the righteous people of the previous generations. That this is something that is more accessible and more easier to reach to. And those righteous people, it is not so dangerous like the angels. The angels is more delicate and more dangerous. But the spirits and souls of the righteous people, they are more friendly, and it's easier to receive it and to get benefit from it. ולא עוד, כי גם בזמננו זה ראיתי אנשים קדושים זכו לכל זה. And me myself, says the Malchut, in my time, I saw people, holy people, that reach those levels. ויש אשר נפשו עצמו בהזדככה מאוד מאוד, תתגלה לאדם ותנהיגהו בכל דרכיו. And there is another possibility that this is the best possibility for us if we could have reached one of those possibilities. So that probably would be the preferable, that the soul of yourself, your own soul, will reveal to you, and meaning you'll have connection with your soul, and then your soul that has a very close connection with Hashem will be able to lead you in the right way. וכל אלה, הדרכים הקרובים, יושגו אף בזמננו זה אלה ראויים אליהם. And those levels that he said now, it's something that is reachable even in our time, says the Malchut, for those that have the merit for it and prepare themselves for those levels. So, like he said in the beginning, it takes preparation. You have to work on yourself to reach those levels. It's not something like a pill that you take and you're there, right? In the side, that's in the other side. In the side of the holiness of worshiping Hashem, everything takes work. Nothing is automatically. You have to work on it to get it. Like they say, no pain, no gain. So you have to have patience to reach those levels. אך אמנם צריך הבחנה גדולה וניסיונות רבות לעמוד על האמת. So the warning there in this time of that you have to be patient, like I said, that you have to be very careful to stick to the truth and not to cheat yourself that you already got to a level that truly you're not there yet. ואולי רוח אחרת הייתה עמו, בלתי טהור. Why? Because it is very possible, and usually that's what happens to many people, that they think they have a revelation of something good, a righteous person, or their own soul, or something like that. But really, Chas v'Shalom, this soul that reveals to them is not so righteous. And what they think as their holy soul, it can be the other side. So it is very, very gentle and delicate. And I can tell you from my own experience that I met many people here in Kever David, in Yerushalayim, that they thought that they are Mashiach, and they thought that Hashem speaks to them and tells them different things to do and this and that. And really it was or imaginations, or, like I said, something that is not holy, that is not good. So, like I say, if you're trying to reach spiritual revelation, you have to have a lot of patience, and one of the most important things is not to hook yourself on imaginations. Just stick to the truth and pray to Hashem to have the truthful revelation and to lead you in the truthful way. וכל זה יתבהר בחלק השלישי בשער השמיני, and בעזרת Hashem those things will be speak about more in the towards the end of the book, in the third part in the 8th gate. So that's what we reached today, and I want to add something simple of what I call Jewish meditation that I know that many people are interested about. So what I'm saying now, it should be a long shiur, and Me'ezrat Hashem maybe I'll give it in another time, but just something small for now. If you want, you can try to sit down quietly, breathe deeply, and simply think about Hashem and ask Hashem in your heart. You don't have to open your mouth for that. If you want, you can, but you don't have to. Ask Hashem in your heart to lead you in a way of truth, to bring you to a place of elevation, that you can reach to a higher level, and to lead you to the things that will help you to reach the place that you want to reach to. And if you do that every day, doesn't matter what time of the day, but it's good to have, like I said, time for that. It can be even while you daven, while you're doing the prayer for Hashem. You can have like a little break in the middle, and to have that, to stop it a minute for 1 minute, a few minutes, to breathe and to think and to contemplate and to ask Hashem in your heart for your spiritual desire of reaching a higher level. And if you do that, I'm sure that Hashem will help you and lead you to the way that it will give you what you need and what you're able to do wherever you are, and from there so you can reach even higher. And obviously this ladder have endless levels, levels upon levels upon levels. So as much as you reach, there will always be another level above it. And that's also very important to know, that even if you think that you reached something, so this something that you have, it's really nothing compared to what you can reach. And this understanding will give you the humbleness that you need to be able to keep on climbing and keep on putting your efforts coming closer to Hashem. כל טוב, ברכה והצלחה, מירושלים, קבר דוד המלך.